Hello, 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 and welcome to another video brought to you by Champ. Three winnings of the regionals over the weekend. So we have Toronto, Stuttgart, and Brisbane. Toronto, Canada, Ontario, Stuttgart in Germany, Brisbane, Australia. So let's check out the winners. Piper Lepine, Matthias, I think it's Leskowski or Leskewicz, and Tim Franklin. So the three deck lists, here they are in PTCGO, and let's start with the Toronto Regional Champ deck list. So Piper's deck list consisted of Mewtwo V Union, Miltank, Snorlax, Yveltal, Radiant, Gardevoir, Pikumiku, 4 Crushing Hammers, Lost Vacuum, Palpad, 4 Quick Ball, 4 Scoop Up Net, 4 Ultra Ball, a Yellhorn, 2 Galarmine, a Boss, 2 Silene, a Flannery, Marnie, Misfortune Sisters, 2 Peonia, a Pokemon Center Lady, 3 Research, a Serena, a Sydney, a Team Yellgear, a V-Guard Energy, 4 Twins, and 3 Psychic Energy. So yeah, let's see what we got here in this deck, and we will try this deck out first. So we will do 1 to 2 matches per deck list, depending on how quick they are, but I did want to showcase all of them. It was a very, very busy weekend for tournaments, and they all kind of had their niche thing. This was more of a, like, just anti-Lugia deck, and kind of like stall type of deck as well. And then you can also hit late with it. The other 2 decks had their own way of dealing with what they thought was going to be the meta, and we will go over those later. So this is Piper's list. We are going to see how we can... Ooh, we got 2... Nice. So we sit behind a Miltank. We got 2 Mewtwo V Union pieces in our hand already. Not much else going for us, though. I could Ultra Ball for another piece, or I could, depending what our top deck is. Oh, well, we're not going to count that as a match. Hey, we might get a full art Sydney here in a couple by the end of this video. So let's check out some more. Oh, I'm sorry. We for sure need to be playing standard. There we go. All right, standard play. So we are against Phil TZ28. Wow. 3 Mewtwo V Union pieces in our hand and no way to discard. Wow. Regidrago. Okay. So they probably won't be playing any special energy. So this Yveltal probably won't be too good. Luckily, we have Pikumiku so we have our top deck, plus we can look at one more. If I can get a... yeah, let's Snorlax. If I can get a way to discard our hand, like some Ultra Balls, or I would love a Research. That would be fantastic. Oh, top decker research. Nice. All right, so Pikamiku. Well, let's attach a twin energy to Snorlax, because hey, if I'm gonna be, I might have to attack with Snorlax here. Research away, because that Evoltal's not gonna do us any good. Okay. Let's quick ball away. A scoop up. And let's get this Miltank down. Sure, why not? Let's Galar Mine and Gourmandize. If I can snag the fourth piece, I do not. Yeah. But I could potentially research again. He could use Sand Spray this turn or Thick Mucus, which I don't think either of them are. Well, never mind. He has to wait till next turn. Lots of energy going away. And Garchomp. Oof. That needs to be dealt with. But yeah, as far as I know, they have no way of getting through the Miltank just yet. So, this is probably, yep, gonna grab Duraludon. So now they'll be able to. Man, if I could Body Slam paralyze them, that would be fantastic. Because I don't think... Training Court, okay. Because I don't think that they will be able to get off an attack. Let's bench Snorlax, just whatever. I will Twin Energy. I will Quick Ball away the Yveltal for another Yveltal, like this Yveltal stuff. Let's Palpata into a Juniper, why not? And let's research. Wow. Okay, I don't want them getting any more stuff. I will Quick Ball away these two for a Mewtwo Union piece. Now I need the rest of the energy in my deck. No, I could always do... Never mind. I could always do... what is it? Union Gain, if I really need to. Yeah, I'm not gonna do... Well, let's see. Union Gain. Yeah, it can work with Twin Energy. Yeah. Well, let's Pikamiku for another draw. Research. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Body Slam. And we paralyze them. Yes! There we go. Snorlax for the paralyze. Switch. Well, I don't like that one bit, because now they can retreat. And Gardenia's Vigor. Yep. Well, they're going to get off an attack. They had everything. They had Training Court to bump the Galar Mine. They had Gardenia, since they had to attach for retreat. They had the Switch. That is just unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. Let's throw up Snorlax there. Let's get our Mewtwo V-Union in play. Twin Energy. Research. Let's get back Training Court so I can attach. Crushing Hammer. Fire, I suppose. Quick Ball away Snorlax for Pikamiku. And, yeah, let's Gourmandize. Alrighty. That is unfortunate we're playing against Regidrago because they can get through our Miltank with Duraludon. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to Serena them. There we go. And I will Pikamiku. Alright. And Union Gain. So I don't know how many cards they play to switch, but at the current moment, Regidrago has a 3 retreat cost. Next turn, I can Cysplosion and do all but 20 damage to the Regidrago V-Star on the bench. Giratina. Alright, so they Serena as well. But they don't get to draw any cards. So they're just lowering their hand more. Okay, okay. I don't want them getting back any more energy. Yeah, let's Flannery. Don't want that. And I will Cysplosion. Just for a whole bunch of energy on that one on the bench. All right. Next turn, I can boss's order this Regidrago with no energy on it, and continue. Oh, what do they have? And continue to try and stall as I take some knockouts. Gardenia's Vigor, maybe? I wonder what they're trying to grab. Raihan. Interesting. They want me to take a knockout. Well, let's boss's orders up that guy. And Psysplosion. 16 counters onto Luminion. And next turn I might Marnie just to get that Raihan on the bottom of the deck. They use boss as well. Misfortune Sisters. Get those 3 guys out of the way. So they do play a Gardenia's Vigor. Alright, let's do Silene. I'm going to draw a Twin Energy. So I draw, I retreat, I Marnie, so that their Raihan is on the somewhere in those bottom 4 cards. I Peonia away their Choice Belt, and I Crushing Hammer Tails. Okay. So let's do Psysplosion. And I'm going to put 16 on this guy. So next turn, I can put 1 here, 12 here, and 2 here for 15 damage counters and take all 6 prizes at once. Yep, and he realized it. So that's kind of the point of this deck. I was hoping Misfortune Sisters would get some switches. I don't think he had any left. But yeah, so if you liked how this deck worked, that is Piper's winning deck list. That took only about 15 minutes. All right, 1 or 2 more wins and we get another Sydney. So now we will be looking at the deck list here from Germany. The Germany deck list, it took a little bit different approach. It was Crobat V. Well, let's just look at the whole thing. So this is the Palkia Raikou Vikavolt deck. So there's Crobat V, Galarian Zigzagoon, Raikou V, 2 Vikavolts, 4 Mew, 1 Lumineon, 2 of Palkia and V-Star, Radiant Greninja, 4 Battle VIP Pass, 4 Cross Switchers, 1 Echoing Horn, 2 Energy Search, an Escape Rope, a Hisuian Heavy Ball, 2 Lost Vacuums, 2 Quick Ball, 4 scoop up nets, 4 trekking shoes, 2 ultra balls, a boss, a Marnie, 4 Melanie's, air balloon, 4 speed energy, 1 regular basic lightning energy, and 6 waters. The point of this deck is to item lock your opponent and then go into Palkia late game. And this was definitely an anti Lugia deck because you definitely want to item lock your opponent really, really quick so that they don't get any Archeops in the discard, and then essentially you just attack them with Vikavolt, Raikou, Palkia, just whatever you need to win the deck. So this deck, we are playing Italofarius. We did win, so let's go first. I know a lot of people would want me to go second, but I feel like going first and them potentially not being able to get their Archeops in play, if we're even playing a Mew deck, so we'll see. This, you have to take with a grain of salt. All of these decks were very anti-Mew, so let's draw the Raikou. Or all anti-Lugia, so you're going to, if you're not playing against Lugia, the main strategy isn't going to be working. So let's do Mew. Let's do Ultra Ball. Let's scoop up. Do Mew. Battle VIP. Sure, Palkia. And let's attach to Vikavolt. Alright, so they can do whatever they want first turn. As soon as we get some sort of a lightning energy on our Vikavolt, this Lost Box deck is essentially going to be item locked. So, and Lost Box decks highly rely on being, or on items. Unfortunately, like, if they get 4, their Cramorant's gonna live, because even with weakness, it only does 100. So, right now they're gonna have 2. And they already retreated for the turn. So, oh, Ice Cube. So let's see if they get into a Colress switch, or Temple of Sinnoh. Alright. Did we get rid of both? Okay, so we didn't get rid of either of our lost, either of our lost vacuums. Zekrom, okay, so they're playing Zekrom. Alright, so let's concealed cards. Palkia. Mysterious Tail. Quick Ball. This temple, the Temple of Sinnoh is not gonna work, guys. I could. Here's the thing. I am going to Star Portal both onto the Palkia. I'm going to put that onto the Mew and retreat. And I'll Subspace Swell. They shouldn't be able to attack me just yet with the Zekrom because they still need 2 energy on it, and I don't think they're going to Mirage Gate this turn. So we will see. I will have to be careful of that Zekrom And I'll have to keep some cross switchers handy. That is doing 260 damage. So not one hit KOing my Palkia, but that Temple of Sinnoh didn't allow me to play the speed energy how I wanted, and it certainly was messing me up here, so. Okay, couple of crams. So they can definitely cram. That is 5 energy in the lost zone. And they already played their supporter. So Comfy, this will be 6. And they retreated, which means they won't be able to retreat again. They would need a switch card. But I don't think they have the combo to Mirage Gate. Yeah, they only have 6. There's really not much I can do. I'll just Ultra Ball away to Thin. Yeah, I'll just Ultra Ball away to Thin and attack. Subspace Swell. Melanie. So I can Melanie to the Raikou, draw a couple cards. I can do Mew again. I did bench lock myself, so yeah, Mirage Gate, that's what I knew that they were going to go for. However, I don't have a second cross switcher, and they are going to be, if they don't just get a choice belt and one hit KO me, they are going to be paralyzing me. And if I can draw an energy, I can do Radiant Greninja. There's a couple of things I can do. Radiant Greninja into a Melanie, potentially. But we'll see, we'll see. Alright, we're not doing bench damage anyway, so the mana fee doesn't matter. I mean, I could do the Radiant Greninja, but okay. Well, we just didn't draw a playable card in the slightest, so. Switch card to heal, interesting. Sableye. They're gonna go for a 3-prize knockout with the Mew. So 6, 7, 8, yep, they can certainly use the Sableye this turn. But I'm not sure they had any Psychic Energy, because they failed the Mirage Gate. So maybe the other ones were prized. They did Lost Zone 1. Yeah. They must only play 2, and it must have be in the prizes. So. Alright, let's Raikou V. Okay. Radiant Greninja. Melanie. Jeez. Raikou. The speed. Lightning energy still doesn't do anything. So I'm going to have to retreat into the Mew. You know what? I will do Energy Search. because this can get me a lightning energy. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm going to take off a Mew off the board because... And I am just going to... I am going to just item lock them. Oh, it stinks being 10 damage off, but I think item locking is for the best. Colress's experiment. Alright, what do they do now? Alright, so yeah, they did switch. Or they did paralyze me. So, what do I want to do? I want another cross switcher. I could Marnie them, Melanie them. Let's Marnie them. Because I want to, like, debulk my hand. Lost Vacuum is fantastic. Get rid of the trekking shoes. Speed energy. Escape rope. Now, do I go into the Mew or do I go into the Raikou? Let's go into the Raikou. I will fleet-footed. I will concealed cards that away. And I will retreat and paralyzing bolt. All right, so they cannot play any more items. Interesting. They play Terrakion and another Temple of Sinnoh. Wow. Okay, so I still have 3 Speed Lightning, and they did knock themselves out with Zekrom, which is fantastic. Cross Switcher. Okay. Okay. That's cool. So let's promote Mew. I need our second Lost Vacuum because my only basic lightning is in the discard. Oh, fantastic. So Lost Vacuum, Energy Search for Temple of Sinnoh. Let's Melanie. Speed Lightning. Let's drop Vikavolt. Let's do Mysterious Tail for Air Balloon. Trekking Shoes. What would I put on the bench? Nothing of importance. No, I don't want the... Okay, that's fine. All right, let's Palkia. And how many water energy? There's 4. Okay, I don't want a Radiant Greninja then. Let's just scoop up net the Mew. And Fleet-footed. And I will save my cross switchers till next turn. And I don't think, depending on if they would have to have a stadium, they would have to have a stadium Mirage Gate combo, which is definitely doable. I only had 2 prizers to work with, though, so I had to send up a 2 prize Pokemon. Okay. So if they get 60, 90, okay, so they aren't. They would have to have a Stadium Mirage Gate combo. Yeah, they would have to have a Stadium Mirage Gate combo to win. This Terrakion with weakness is doing guard press for 60. Well, 30 plus 60. So, yeah, they would have to have Stadium Mirage Gate combo to win this turn. I have the cross switcher so I can bring up anything I need to in order to win. Like this Comfey, because there's enough benched Pokemon with Lightning Rondo. Okay. So, guard press, they would take 30 less damage, but I just cross switcher, retreat, and I win the game. Alright, so let's cross switcher up the Comfey, and I retreat and win the game with Lightning Rondo. So that is deck number 2, guys. So both decks ended up giving us the win. Now let's try out... Oh, and we got Sydney. Very, very nice. I think that's my 3rd Full Art Sydney. All of them are locked. But let's go back to the deck manager for one last match here. We are going to look at the Brisbane Regional Championship deck. And this is different all on its own. So there's Drapion, there's Alolan, Vulpix, and Vulpix V, or I'm sorry, V and V-Star. Articuno is this is the kind of main principal attacker with Wild Freeze. This Pokemon does 50 damage to itself. Your opponent's Pokemon is now the active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Then Ice Cube to prevent all basic damage with its block face from basic Pokemon. Manaphy, Greninja, Snom, and Frostmoth. A 4-3-3 line of Sobble, Drizzile, and Inteleon. Battle VIP, Capacious Bucket, Evolution Incense, Hisui, and Heavy Ball. 4 Level Ball, 2 Quick Ball, a Rare Candy. 3 Scoop Up, a Training Court. 3 Boss, 4 Irida, a Marnie, 2 Nessa, a Raihan, an Air Balloon, 2 Emergency Jellies, a Wash Energy, and 6 basic waters. So let's get into just one game here. We're going to do... Oh, do I not have Brisbane? There we go. The 2022 Brisbane Regional Champ deck. And yeah, let's get it going, guys. So we are playing Steam Siege 50. Wow, throwback to the XY era. So Steam Siege 50. We did lose. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Let's get Articuno in the active. This is not the best hand. Yeah, not the best hand here. But if we could top deck a water, if they also have a slow start, we could be paralyzing them. We could boss something up and paralyze it turn 2 if we have something. Looks like we might be playing against our first deck, the Mewtwo V Union. Multiple Snorlax, Galarmine, Pokemon Center Lady. Yeah, this might be it. So let's just attack with Ice Wing. Not much we can do there. So paralysis on the Mewtwo V Union is going to be paramount. So, all right, they were able to get 2 pieces already and grab a third. Crushing Hammer, yep, they are going to be playing multiple of those. Heads is fine, we have Capacious Bucket. Scoop Up, that's fine too if they want to save 2 energy or 2 damage counters, by all means. Are they going to research away their hand? Yeah, I mean, they might as well have played the Scoop Up net, like, save them some energy. All right, 3 in the discard, guys. Hopefully they don't get all 4, because I definitely want to keep... I want to do Capacious Bucket, attach the first energy, and then boss them up and immediately paralyze them with the second energy. So they don't have... Let's see if they grab the piece here. They do. So do they have a way to discard, or are they going to have to... Gourmet? Oh, they do. They do get everything in the discard. Do they play it now, or do they wait a turn? Because they could attach their first energy. This is kind of cool, playing a mirror match for our first deck that we came into. Too bad they got heads on that Crushing Hammer, because we could have used Capacious Bucket for our second energy, boss them, and immediately paralyze their Mewtwo V Union. They did not put it in play, though. They did not. Okay. So let's Capacious Bucket for 2. And Ice Wing. I forgot. I should say this. I think we're actually in trouble here, because Mewtwo V Union has an ability, prevent all effects from attacks. So without the help of this deck doesn't play Path to the Peak. So without Path to the Peak, I think we're pretty screwed. I think this deck gets run over by the Mewtwo deck, but we'll see. Right now we're on a 2-win streak with our 2 decks. Maybe we can 90. Yeah, I don't want to use Wild Freeze again, so I think I'm gonna have to do 2 Ice Wings in order to knock out the Snorlax. We are hardcore bricking, though. No Sobbles. Nothing going our way. So, Scoop Up. Yeah. They're going to draw into the Scoop Up, so they're forcing me to Wild Freeze if I want to KO them. We have to Marnie. Luckily we drew into something, but... Okay, so we did get Sobble. And we can Training Court back this energy. Alright, let's Wild Freeze. We do take a prize. And they can put their Mewtwo V Union in play at any point that they want. I could use Scoop Up Net to get Articuno back without it KOing itself. That might be something that I want to look into. But I would lose both energy. I could Training Court one back. I'm unsure where... I think they're trying to look for energy. I think that's what they're trying to do, which, fair enough. Like, you don't want to just put Mewtwo V Union down without a way to start attaching energy to it. They could Training Court and immediately attach a Psychic, but I think they want to go into their Mewtwo V Union and Union Gain to just immediately, like we did first game, get 3 energy onto their Mewtwo. This is tough. I'm probably going to Scoop Up Net, Sobble, keep calling, which feels like a waste of a turn, but that's kind of what I have to do. Scoop Up, because I don't want to lose the Articuno. Sobble, keep calling. So I can Level Ball for a... I can Level Ball for a... my Air Balloon. Okay, so I can Level Ball for a Frostmoth and Level Ball for a Drizzile. But I have to go into... I feel like I need to go into Alolan Vulpix VMAX because that prevents damage from Pokemon with abilities, which Mewtwo V Union is, and they finally put it into play. Because they were able to get 2 energy into the discard. So do they have a Scoop Up Net for their Snorlax? I think they do, because I think I Marnied them into it. Pikamiku. Scoop Up, yep. They're probably going to go after the Snom next turn. Alright, let's Training Court. I really don't think this is going to work, but I can try and like bait them into getting into I can try and bait them into KOing the Articuno. But yeah, it does not paralyze them. Okay. Yep. Pokemon Center Lady. Ugh. Okay. So they can do 16 damage counters. So if they knock out 2 Sobbles, that's 12. Okay. What I would do is knock out 2 Sobbles and put 1 damage counter on Articuno. So if I use the Wild Freeze, then I get KO'd. Oh, geez, guys. No, they go for the Frostmoth. Okay. They go for the Frostmoth. Alright, well, we'll level ball for Drizzile. Get Drizzile in play. Yes, I want to do that. This deck doesn't play research or anything like that, so I guess we just have to go Irida. Irida for Vulpix V and Evo Incense. And let's put the emergency jelly just on that. Why not? And yeah, that's what we got to do, guys. I definitely want to get the VMAX in play, but I think we just get run over by Mewtwo V Union. Luckily, there's a Tails. He could take 2 more knockouts with 2 Sobbles. Because, like, honestly, he could just do 2 more, what is it? 2 more Cysplosions, just 2 more Sobbles, and then a Sobble in the Drizzile and win the game. Like, this is just insane. What's their choice? They could either go for the Vulpix V or just get 2 Sobbles out, or a Sobble and the Drizzile, because that's 15 damage counters. I think personally I would go for just the easier Sobble Drizzile knockout, but yeah. If they put all 16 on Alolan Vulpix, I think I heal everything because of the emergency jelly, because it'll have 30 HP. Yeah, they put 2. They knocked out 2 Sobbles. Okay. Jeez, guys. Okay. So let's training court. Let's Evo Incense. Okay. So what do we got? We could 70 times opponent's Pokemon V in play. That's not going to work. It has to be Snow Mirage. Like, but I would have to... Okay. Okay, so it has to be Inteleon. Inteleon. And I could Raihan and Scoop Up. Yeah. So Raihan to the Vulpix and get Alolan Vulpix V-Star. Attach Scoop Up, Sobble, and Snow Mirage. So it does 160, 140. It has 140 HP left. So I was able to pull off the play. I got a Sobble off the board. So if they do Cysplosion, they can only knock out the Inteleon, which would put them down to 1 prize. Crushing Hammer's fine. We can training court it back. Oh, okay, cool. They have to just start healing here. Like, the only way I think they win at this point is not to get decked out. Like, for us to deck out first, then for them to do it. Flannery. Okay, so they discard our training court. Pal pad back. Silene Misfortune. Yeah, so they're going for the deck out play now. We were able to get a Alolan Vulpix V-Star in play, but if we can't, if they would have to just heal. Yeah. Well, we can't do anything, so Snow Mirage. Now it's literally just a deck out race, but unfortunately, the point of this Mewtwo V Union deck is to not deck out. So they have Silene, they have Palpad, you can just keep looping those. So there's nothing really much I can do. This deck doesn't play Crushing Hammers or anything like that. So I just keep putting on the pressure with Snow Mirage. We're also top decking because I can't scoop up the Inteleon. I can't. Yeah, like, well, we'll see here. Very fun PTCGO. I used my V-Star to see if I could bait them into doing something different. But I know we're still not two-shotting. But it was just to see if I could bait them into doing something different. The whole point of their deck is to not deck out first. So I might as well have just tried something different. Snow Mirage is only going to put them back up to 230. And so they're going to heal to just 30 damage, because I think they heal 200. Yeah. So, yeah, Super Regeneration, they didn't take the bait, but oh well. Okay, Snow Mirage. Misfortune's Sisters. Just a level ball. Might as well put the Wash Energy on just to avoid any shenanigans. Because I don't want them to just put Cysplosion counters on them, so... Yeah, Pikamiku. Like, they have two... I think you play one... I can't remember the deck list, but they for sure have at least one Palpad left. Maybe we got lucky and it's prized, but I wouldn't say that. Snow Mirage. Because let me just check what we have left in deck. We could try now, because even the quick shooting Inteleon would only do 20 extra damage. scoop up. Yeah. Let me just scoop up. Avoid the temptation. And that puts extra cards in our hand if they try and Marnie us, but all right, guys. I know for the sake of the video, unfortunately, let me just check the deck one more time. We have some Pokemon, we have Boss, which won't do anything, and we have nothing to Marnie or put cards back in our deck. And we already have two cards left in our deck otherwise, so I am just going to forfeit this game. There's no way we're winning. So unfortunately we went 2-1 with these decks, but yeah, if you guys liked the way that these decks worked, this deck is pretty good. It's just didn't really work out. It seems like Mewtwo V Union is the best deck out of the three. So hopefully you guys like this video, and until next time, this is the Machamp King. Y'all have a nice day.